Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've made a new video. My wife and our son was born 11 months ago now, so we've been very busy. I haven't really had 1 minute to make a video. I didn't feel like, and today I was going to try to do something here. I've noticed the horn cover, or airbag cover, whatever you want to call it, on the steering wheel is very dull compared to the rest of the steering wheel. And I've been using this Mother's Back to Black on the plastic trim on my Subaru, and I was about to put it on here, and I thought, you know what, let's go get the stand and the phone and try to make a quick video for you guys. Once again, I apologize. I've just been a little bit overwhelmed with fatherhood. But anyway, I'm going to try this on here and see if I can bring it up just a little bit. It doesn't say it's for this sort of thing. It says it's for exterior rubbers and plastics and things. And, you know, this is exposed to the exterior, the outdoors. So I'm going to give it a try, and it may not work. It may work wonderful. I don't know. I'm just kind of tired of... I like my car to look fresh and new, even though it's 25 years old. But anyway, just clean microfiber towel, put a fair amount of this stuff on, wipe it all around. I might even do the steering column cover back here too in a minute, but it says to put a liberal amount on. I'm not really much of a liberal, but I will put a lot on. Anyway, let it sit for a few minutes. And then it says to take a separate towel. Since I only use this one little spot, I'm going to use the rest of the clean towel to then buff it off similar to a wax or something. And just see and try to really bring out the black in here and get rid of the oxidation and everything. Make it as shiny, hopefully, as the outside of the steering wheel, which is a little rough in places, but it's not too bad. But we'll fast forward to a few minutes. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes now. So like I said, I'm going to use the other side of the clean, dry side of the microfiber towel. Wipe this off, blowing the horn. Upsetting the neighbor's dog. I went ahead and did the steering column a little bit. I did the bezel around the ignition. So far it looks really rich, really clean and damp sort of looking. If it'll stay this way, that's pretty nice. I also did I don't know if you can see this, that angle, this rubber section of the door handle was looking a little dull. I did both sides on it. I started to do the stick shift knob, and then I thought, no, that's not rubber, that's a wrapped leather, so it's just going to look that way, I guess, unless I get a new knob. Yeah, that's a little bit slicky, but it looks good. And that brings up another good point. I would not use this product on the wheel itself. You don't want something slippery, you know, even like an Armor All or something like that can be very slippery up here. So that's the reason I only put it on this section. Once again, don't put it on the wheel itself. You'll start to go around a curb and it'll come out of your hand. You'll bump the curb, break your wheel. Who knows? Cause an accident. But yeah, no, like I said, I'll maybe give an update on this in a few weeks and see if it actually lasts, but so far that looks really good. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I'll do a close-up. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so it's been just a little over a month now, and I thought I'd give you an update on the Back in Black on the airbag cover here. It does look better. It does not look new. It is a little bit shiny, a little bit damp looking. It feels slicky, it feels clean. But you can still see in the sunlight, you know, some of the graying. It's darker under here than it is, you know, on top. The door handle, once again, it feels clean, but it honestly doesn't look new either. The bezel around the ignition looks much better, but I can still in the sunlight see the scratch marks from the keys. So I originally purchased this Mother's Back to Black to work on the exterior trim of my Subaru and on these bumperettes on the back of the Porsche here. When I purchased this car, these guys were not black. I would say they were charcoal at best, a dark gray. And I've applied it maybe 3 or 4 times over the last couple of years, and it has worked very well. You can see up in here though, I've missed a couple of coats and it's still a little bit gray. But yeah, in the interior, I've only done 1 time, and it's not perfect, but it does look some better. So I'll probably, hit it up a couple more times. But just know that if you're going to go on a date or maybe to a cars and coffee show or something like that, use something like this, freshen it up, make it look fancy. Just know that, in a few weeks you're probably going to have to apply it again. All right, so if you haven't already, please click like and subscribe. Once again, I want to apologize for it being so long between videos, but I will say in the last 12 months, I've actually gotten a lot of subscribers, and that has really encouraged me to continue on with this. In the comments, I try to reply to everybody's comments. I will say there's been a couple of people who have asked me questions about internal engine problems. I have no experience with that whatsoever, and I hope to God I never do, but I do try to reply to every comment out there. And just once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks. All right, so real quick, I wanted to introduce the reason that I haven't made any videos in the last year. This is my son Koa, and he absolutely loves cars. Yeah, he loves to ride in the buggy at the grocery store and make sounds. He wants to grab that steering wheel every time. So I have no plans to sell the car right now, but if I do hang on to it long enough, I guess it'll be his one day. Maybe not when he's 16, but maybe when he gets a little older and shows me he's a good driver. Oh, he's eating the steering wheel. Nice. You going bye-bye? You going bye-bye, Koa? Bye-bye. You want... Bye-bye.